When over the case the chiefs, well, so what will the chiefs win? How do you flow crossing? No, case the chiefs, my sister. What will the coach be chiefs? The monkey. No one went over the chiefs.
Yeah, enda. No, what about him? Good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called the TBR SSF Show, which simply means TBR Solution Sports Forum. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. I'm joined by Suwemia. Suwemia is not here. You saw when we started the show, we started with him this morning. He's en route to Mbombela. You know, Suwemia is all over the show. And then I said, no, it's fine. And then we'll talk when you come back on Tuesday. But today it's a very nice day, and then we talk Orlando Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns, and we also touch a bit of Champions League in Europe. Let's get started. Let me welcome Last Born, Tshepang Last Born Kgole. Last Born, welcome to the show. Greet the viewers.
Yes, good morning to the viewers out there, and to you also, Mr. Shabalala. Thanks for having me. Yeah, can't wait to get the show on the road.
Yeah, you know what? I must say, I like your analysis of the games. You're very balanced and honest. You know what? Nothing beats honesty, you know? You are doing well, okay? You must keep up the good work. And then, keep on polishing the skill, and then it will take you far. Now, let's get started. We know that we have a big one, Orlando Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns. So we want to see who's going to win. But before I go there, we know that the event or the affair, it's a sold-out affair, okay? It's a sold-out affair. We want to see what's going to happen, and it's between Coach Rulani Mukwena and then Rivero. It's going to be a very, very nice game, and then also some people are dubbing as it is a Tshwane versus Joburg. As you can see there, the Tshwane versus Joburg. It's going to be a humdinger game. I don't know who's going to win, but probably you'll also have your own opinion as far as this is concerned. A very big one, Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates. Not only that, they're in Mbombela, and then we also see, Swing is helping all these teams. He has done this thing for you guys, Paganias, these are Pirates fans, will be en route into Mbombela. And then, the kickoff is at 3 o'clock. So this is the Greater Tembisa branch. You know, he's promoting everybody as well. But we know very well, deep down, means or Mapagani. But he has already declared that he's going to support Mamelodi Sundowns. But funny, he doesn't like both teams. Tshepang, the game. What's your take?
Yeah, big one. I think this is one for the books, a game that we've all been waiting for. And to see these two big teams, interesting teams playing it out in the Nedbank Cup Final, I think this is one for the books as well. As I said last time, I just hope to see interesting football from both sides, less physical play, but more on gameplay. We do know that uh, Pirates and Sundowns now, it's becoming one of the biggest fixtures in South Africa, because people do say that they feel like Pirates is the one that can actually give Sundowns a very hard time, as of late. So I can't really wait to watch this game. I can't wait to watch this game. It's going to be a very interesting match, which I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's look at the two teams. And then this happened in the backdrop of Coach Rulani Mokoena having won the Coach of the Month for May. So maybe that will definitely, motivate them to look forward and ensure that they wrap up this. Now, as I say, Coach Rulani is the Coach of the Month for May. And you see, he has done very well. 7 matches, 5 wins, and only 1 loss. They could have just broken the record. They were going to be the invincible. There is future as far as Mamelodi Sundowns, but I start hearing people murmuring that, no, he's got resources. Some coaches are starting to say that he's got resources. If he can coach Chippa United, he will struggle. So take about that.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, football has changed. We've been saying this for quite some time. If he has the resources at his disposal, it makes things easier for him to build a team and a team that he wants, and to build that structure that he wants. And it's not like he has failed to do so with the resources he has. So he's been capitalizing with the resources that he has in his disposal. So clearly it shows that he's a good coach. It's not about the resources, but it's what you do with the resources at the end of the day. So he's doing quite well, and congratulations to him.
I don't think it's a fair argument, like you have just put it. Others will have resources, but what do they do with the resources? So he has done well with the resources. Not everybody can do well with resources. Now, if you look at Pirates, I like the combination of Mufokeng, Tito, and then also what's this guy again?
Mabasa.
Mabasa. All right, and for me, Rivero is doing a good thing by having Tito and Mufokeng, and sometimes he brings Saleng into the mix. If you have that, Sundowns will, the Pirates will play. That's my opinion. And at the back, Boki is doing exceptionally well at the back there. And they are solid. They are doing quite well. I hope the last match that they played, the 11 that he chose, if he can start with that 11, I think we'll see some results. I don't know what's your take about this.
Yeah, I mean, with Pirates, the only problem has been the consistency, something that we've all been crying about. When it comes to them, yes, they do come to the party, but when it matters most, they tend to lose the consistency. But as I said, with this game against Mamelodi Sundowns, we all have seen in the past 3 years how they've been so aggressive playing against Sundowns. So I think also the players as well, their mentalities, they're very strong in a sense of they know what they have to do. It's a cup game, it's a cup final. They are the defending champions once again for the Nedbank Cup. So they've got every right and point to prove at the moment, which they also want to have their 2 trophies as well in the cabinet this season. So I think it's a big game for them as well.
What can you say about Mufokeng, Tito, the boys that I've mentioned, Mabasa, Saleh? What can you say about the 4?
Firstly, with Mabasa, quite impressed with how he's came in into the team from Swallows. I think he's really raised his hand very well, and I think he came in at the right time to help Pirates at least to get within that number 2 spot for them to qualify for the Champions League as well. I think his inclusion in the team was very necessary, and look at the goals that he has just scored just now. So I think with him being part of the squad has helped the team very much. And Tito and Mfukeng, I think their combination play within the games, I think they gel very well. It's kind of accommodating Pirates. I think this is something that Pirates needed, and it hasn't been there for quite some time. So with the inclusion of both Tito and Mfukeng has helped the team very well and lift the bar a bit high. It's also accommodating Mabasa as well, which Mabasa is getting the supply, hence why he's scoring the goals that he's scoring. But with Saleng, I know he started off not on a good note this season. Too much pressure on him. We understand it's football at the end of the day, but when he comes in, I think his game involvements and his contributions are still quite good. His involvement, especially when it comes to big games, he can give you something. We saw what he did against Chiefs as he scored a brace, and Sundowns is coming in. He hopefully might come in again, and definitely I know that he might have an impact in the match.
You know what I like about Saleh? The first touch. If a player is good with the first touch, then half of the job is done. So that's my opinion. The first touch of Saleh, it's really, really brilliant. But now you cannot rule Mamelodi Sundowns out. They have stars, man. Mokoena, whom I think is a gem. This boy is a gem. And then I'm crossing fingers that it's up to him what's going to happen, whether he stays at Sundowns. But if he stays, they must pay him well because he has to secure his future, or whether he wants to experience playing overseas. But for me, if you ask me, if Sundowns pays him well or they counter the offer that he has been offered overseas, he'd rather stay here rather than going overseas. That's my opinion. All right. Well, some other people say go overseas, test yourself with the players outside. And then I'm happy that Rowan Williams, we hear that he has extended his contract with Mamelodi Sundowns and he's on form. Yeah, what can you say about this? And who do you think will come to the party as far as Mamelodi Sundowns is concerned?
Yeah, with Sundowns, okay, with the lineup, for me, we all know it's unpredictable because with the number of players that they have and the quality of players which they possess. So I think any player that will be featured in this game, I think will play a key role. But yes, Mokoena, definitely he's back, seems fit, probably might start the match. He's going to be a key figure within this match. Your Tembazwanes as well, your Mshishis, Ronwen as well. Key figures in all departments. They'll have those key players that would contribute and give them something within this match. There's a player that I would like to see play, hopefully, Spelele Mkhulisi, if he can start the match for me. I think it's high time for him. He gets tested in getting a lot of minutes under his belt. I would love to see his inclusion within this final. But yeah, Ribeiro as well. I mean, he's back. He's fit again. So I know that he's going to cause problems. So yeah, with Sundowns, there's a number of players. It's just a matter of who's going to start on the day and who will raise their hand. But we do know they play according to their system as well. So we are definitely in to see entertaining football from them.
You know, what I've noticed, I don't know whether it will come to happen, is the fatigue that I saw. But what I also like, what Rulane does, I see these days he also play Morena, all right? Because you have Morena does a good job, okay? You also have Kulisa Mudau doing a good job, all right? I would love to see Morena coming in and play. What about Ribeiro? The guy has come in and is causing havoc there. He's scoring goals. Now it will be the competition between Mabasa and Ribeiro. All right. And then I don't know. What do you want to say about that? The striking of Ribeiro. And what do you say about Morena? What's your take about him? You know, Morena is like Mudau. They are dynamic. They can play at the back. They can play up front. They can play in the middle field. So those two players, for me, They're exciting. Not forgetting Maela. Maela is a gem in the middle of the park. Very solid. He reminds me of a player called Harari Makubela. You may not know him. Not similar or playing the same football. There is a guy also called Mario Varas, who used to play for Orlando Pirates. You know, he reminds me of those players, but they play a different football. So I don't know, what's your take about that?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Thapelo Morena, I could say for me, he's more of an emergency striker. You know, when you need someone to get there and just give you the pace and for him to just bully everyone. Most of the time, he's included in the squad like that. You know, when it's an emergency, when they need someone that can give them a bit of pace, we know that Coach Fulani throws in Thapelo Morena as that number 9. So, and he can play the role. So, yeah, I don't know whether he will play that role today. If Shalulile is fit, I'm sure Shalulile is gonna start the final. You know, someone that's going to just bully and trouble the defenders. We know how active he is. He doesn't want to see a ball in front of him. He will just want to win every ball in front of him. So, yeah, when it comes to that, I think Shalulile will start if he's included within the squad. But yeah, what I want to see is goals from strikers, not from the midfielders. So I'd like to see Mabasa or Shalulile, or if maybe Thapelo Morena, whoever's going to play that number 9 position today. I'd like to see them being more involved than just the midfielders or the defenders being involved when it comes to the shots on target.
You know, Mamelodi Sundowns, to be honest, they're a team. If they want to lose, it will be up to them. They can lose. But having said what I've just said, I've seen Pirates give them a run for their money. I see Pirates challenge them. You know, I hope, even if they can lose today, I hope Pirates is not going to chase this coach. For me, this coach is doing well. Okay? They must keep this coach for a bit longer. So that would be my opinion. But in South Africa, anything can happen. We doubted this guy, but this guy has shown that he knows what he's doing. Very quiet, not talking too much, allow the action that is happening in the field of play to do the talking. All right. Now, there are rumors that, I don't know, do we want to say something before I move to another subject?
No. You can proceed, it's fine.
Yeah, there are rumors that Pitso Mosimane might come back and join, and join Kaizer Chiefs. So, but not necessarily join Kaizer Chiefs. The issues are the fans out there, myself included, are rooting that maybe Chiefs need a coach of Pitso Mosimane's caliber. You know, Saddam also, remember, he once said he wished that they can take Pitso. He believes in Pitso. I don't know what's your take about that.
Yeah, I mean, we do know that Coach Pitso comes with his team, comes with his technical team, comes with his own resources in a sense of what he needs in terms of to deliver the work. So one, it's mainly what's the project? What are the terms? We all know that he has said it before. If the project looks good and it suits him, and if both parties agree, then he will be part of the team. He will come through. So I think it's mainly that if they would actually agree on that and give him the platform to build. As with Chiefs, it's not just about coaching at the moment, but they need to start from scratch. It's them building actually. So what kind of the Chiefs, any coach that's coming in now, they're actually working on a project. So it's a project for him if it would come through. So if they would agree, it would be a good inclusion. They need someone with experience and someone that can actually start rebuilding that team. So this will be happy news and good news for South African football as well.
The mere fact that they also got about 100 million sponsorship not long ago, I don't think the cash will be an issue for them. I don't buy the notion that Chiefs pleading poverty. Chiefs and Pirates, they don't plead for poverty. Those teams are well resourced. Yes, Mamelodi Sundowns, with the backup from the mining magnate Patrice Motsepe, they have an avalanche or abundance of resources. So, but I'm sure Chiefs can, go toe-to-toe with Mamelodi Sundowns if they can, apply their minds and so on. I nearly forgot before I go any further. I wanted us to check the head-to-head, Mamelodi Sundowns and Mamelodi Sundowns and what you call and Pirates head-to-head. Look at this one. As far as top 8, Pirates has taken about how many? 12 top 8. Okay, in their history in terms of MTN or MTN. So Pirates have done 2, 4, 6, 12. And then whereas Sundowns have done 4. All right. So for me, that also shows that we are going to have a very exciting game here. Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. And then also remember that the two teams, when it comes to Nedbank, I think they are equivalent when it comes to Nedbank. No, not Nedbank, the Africa Cup of Nations. Pirates has a star, the same with Mamelodi Sundowns. So this is really, really a humdinger game. This is one of a very exciting game. And then we are looking forward to it and see what's going to happen. What do you want to say about what I've shared to you now?
Yeah, the stats says it all in terms of them going head to head, in terms of the amount of trophies, which the both teams have. So yeah, it's bragging rights at the end of the day. I mean, coming to this season, Sundowns won the AFL, they've won the league. Pirates have won the MTN 8, defending it again. So now they're in the Nedbank Cup Final again, and they need to defend the trophy again. So it'll be 2 trophies apiece if Pirates wins the Nedbank again. But yeah, if Sundowns can pull a treble, it will be great for them. If Pirates defend the Nedbank Cup as well, it will be great for them. So it's just a lot to prove actually this season when it comes to these two teams.
When it comes to Nedbank, Pirates has 9, whereas Mamelodi Sundowns have 6. So you see, we are not just playing teams. These are teams that have done well. So we wish them good luck. And then that's head-to-head between the two games, the two teams. So for me, I think we will see a very exciting game between the two teams. And then we know that Sundowns has AFL, and then Pirates don't have AFL. But the good news is Pirates will be playing for the AFL this year. So Sundowns already, they have that. So we will watch the space very closely. But before I leave, let me just share something quickly with you that the Messi special, this morning, today, Ronaldo team, they have lost in penalties. He cried, man. He cried very, very, very bitterly. And the game was hot, eh? And the prince of Saudi Arabia was there, and Neymar was there in the stand after the game. Neymar was a very nice game, and then the stadium was packed to capacity, and then what a beautiful game. And then before I go there, and then I wanted to share that because we always compare Ronaldo and Messi. That argument will never stop. Ronaldo scoring goals. People are celebrating that, hey, he beats Messi with goals. But those goals, do they amount to what? All right, he score hat-tricks. What do they bring on the table? All right. And then today, it was a chance for him to win another title, because they must amount to something. All right. Now, with Lionel Messi, this guy has taken about 7 Ballon d'Ors, all right, being a player against countries. Germany have 7 Ballon d'Ors, 5 players sharing that Ballon d'Or. Portugal, which is Ronaldo is a country, they have about 7 Ballon d'Ors, Ronaldo contributing 5, and then 3 players sharing that Ballon d'Ors. France, they have about 6, 4 players sharing that. England, they have about 5, 4 players sharing that. Italy, they also have about 5 players sharing that. And then in Spain, 3 Ballon d'Ors, 2 players. Tshepang, I always say it must amount to something. If it doesn't amount to anything. So it's pointless, all right? Now, this is what Ronaldo, the Brazilian, said. He said, I do not think that Brazil is the first candidate for the cup. In other words, he doesn't bet for Brazil for the Copa America. But whoever has Messi will remain number one candidate. Do not tell me that he has left Europe. Go and see how he is still young and can do everything with one touch. This man breathes football. This is one of the best players. Remember Messi when he grew up? He said this is one of the guys that he idolized. He modeled his player. Messi like Ronaldo and Zinedine Zidane. Those are the two players that he idolized. And then he was modeling his game around Ronaldo. What's your take, Tabino? I mean, Last Born?
Yeah, I mean, sad to see what happened to Cristiano Ronaldo's team yesterday. Playing against Al Hilal, I think that's one of the teams that are actually giving them a hard time, in Saudi Arabia, and they've just won the league as well. So, yeah, another trophy gone. The league is gone as well. So yeah, it's been another tough season for him, but they've got a good squad. They're coming all right. I believe in them. Maybe next season they might get something, probably with the right signings, But yeah, comparison, win trophies. We can still talk about you. Messi as well, still winning trophies. He has won a trophy in the MLS in his first season last season. So with him, wherever he goes, I guess there's a trophy under his cabinet. Just for Ronaldo, there's just that trophy that's just missing in Saudi Arabia, I guess, besides breaking the records, but just lifting up that trophy. So more or less with Messi, we still know that wherever he goes, he's able to lift the trophy.
Yeah, people are saying, he's a one-team player, blah, blah. He went to France. He didn't do anything. He brought trophies even from France, So 2 seasons, Messi became decisive for them to win the league, all right? So immediately after he left, they didn't win the league, all right? So you need to count that. Now, as I always tell you that we are a financial company, and then we are helping people who are members of GPF, who are 55 years and above. And then if people wants to know how to navigate, moreover, when people live before 60, there are penalties. So if they want to avoid the penalties, they can contact us. We can show them. And the most important thing is to minimize the taxation. You know what? It's not that you don't have to avoid, you can avoid tax, which is legal, but you cannot evade tax. How do you avoid tax? By looking at the tax law and do what the tax law wants you to do. And we show you that so that you see how can you do it. That's one. Another part, there are those people who have been tricked to be under debt review against their wishes and they can't do anything. So to clear that status, you need somebody who's a registered debt counselor. And then if you want to do that, just approach us, then we'll assist you. All right. And then not only that, we are more of financial education. And these are the books that we have. This is a first copy. It's called Secrets for Becoming Rich, the first edition. You can buy it from us only. And then you can get the book from here. And then the other one is this one, the same book, but this is a second edition. And then this book here I've included more information to help you to understand how to deal with your finances. So you can approach us again then. Then the third one is how I turn 500 Rand into a million Rand business. This is a hard copy or the hardcover, all right, or the handbook. And we also have the one that is a soft copy, which is the ebook, which you can get it from Amazon. Go online on Amazon, you can get the book. And also the last copy that we have, it is called How to Get Out of Bad Debts, Use Other People's Money and Resources to Get Rich. So all these books, you get them here. Now, if you really, really want to know how to navigate, just take time and then contact us, get a book. Let me tell you something. Those people who are going on pension, They may say, no, 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 no. What am I going to do? No, you don't have to despair because you are going to have the best commodity. The best commodity. You know what is the best commodity in life? Tshepang?
No, no, no.
The best commodity in life is time. Time.
Time.
We all want time because if you want to do something, you need time. Go to the gym. Hey, I don't have time. You need time. Okay. When people are aging, they still want to live longer. Time. Time is crucial. All right. Can you imagine if you can have extra 10 hours at your disposal? What can you do? There's a lot that you can do. All right. Time is very, very important. So those people who are going on pension, don't despair. You'll have the best commodity on your side, which is time. And during that time, what do? You can empower yourself by educating yourself about finances and then navigate, go tour the world, because by touring the world, you'll understand what's happening. And that's knowledge. That's a free knowledge which you can pass it to your children. Last born, thank you so much. If you can bid the viewers farewell. And then we are growing as a team, and then I can see the numbers is growing. But thank you very much to those people. Let people continue to subscribe. Just bid the viewers farewell, Tshepang.
Yeah, no, thank you very much, Mr. Shabalala, and to the viewers out there. And yeah, thanks for having me. And looking forward to today's matches. Also, it's the Champions League final. Real Madrid versus Dortmund. Yeah, so it's a big one. It's a big one again to Wembley Stadium. So can't wait to watch that. It's a beautiful Saturday of football overall. So can't wait.
Where is your money?
Real Madrid, the cup holders.
Yeah, no, they have that cup pedigree. But watch this space.
Yeah.
Dortmund can surprise them, because they are hungry. They want to take the Champions League. They want to be respected. Thank you so much, Last Born. Much appreciated. Thank you.